Hello, demonettes, and other hellspawns. Welcome to this episode of not Minecraft. Magic the Gathering Arena. So where we left off in the last episode, I am still trying to get the few attacks with my creatures in, which is more than half of it. And yes, this is actually during the same stream that I did the other part. So I gonna. Oh, I forgot to keep the win-loss ratio on it. So I'm new, so that means I'm gonna take a quick peek. Also, for those who want to edit me, 1, 2, 3. Did I win 3 times? 3 ones, 1 losses. I should not keep track of that stuff. I should just have fun. Start. And by the way, this deck is made by Wizard of the Coast themselves. So. Let's see what we got. There's two-sided card. Turn 2. Turn 3. Keep. Say hello. Can drop an island. I'm just gonna attack anyway. I'm just gonna, because I need the attacks now. So I got 12 attacks in from 30. I'm gonna use this one, and I'm gonna drop in another island. Just gonna drop those two. I'm just gonna attack. Gain life +1/+1. So this isn't standard life deck. I'm at 13. So if that's there. Let's do okay. He does know I can still use the ability, right? Or at least I hope he does. Maybe he doesn't, so I'm gonna make sure he knows. That one, don't mind. I prefer to lose a land than the other cards. So he now knows that I can use the ability. Ooh, very smart. Treasure token deals 2 damage to any target. I just want to make sure that he knows. I'm not dealing with that. Because I know how lifelink decks are, and they are quite painful. Flying Vigilance for 4. To the hand. to the ground, to there. Two damage. So, I'm gonna end my turn. Okay, resolve. Pass. Since I can't pay it, I'm just gonna pass. Sure, get 4 alive. I won't mind. Oh, no, she doesn't have. And that is what we call, ladies and gentlemen, trying to wipe the board. So I still got 16 life to play with, so I don't mind. That's 2 damage and a trash token. And yes, I use those tricks a lot. Just because I can, and sometimes people really don't like those tricks. So first I let it be summoned. But at their end turn, I do stuff like this. And they get their card back. Okay. I'm even nice to say GG. He made a few nice moves, I'll be honest. He did. Or she, you never know who's behind an account. Perhaps it's a boyfriend teaching his girlfriend how to play the game and didn't know it yet properly. But I've learned a lot from losing myself, so 9 to go. There's 10, so there's 9. Okay. Pardon me. Let's see how it's going. Why I got difficult talking? I have no idea. So at level 4, I get that one. Oh, I haven't even checked the tree yet. Let's see if there's anything interesting. Sleeved. Sleeve. Sleeve. Oh, so many vampires. Oh, and I love vampires. I like this one most. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the other one I like is I like this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have to get 10 anyway. I don't care about these, but there are people who like those things. Myself, I don't really like those types of cards, but that's just personal preference. Because how nice they look, but they also then confuses me a bit because they're not how I'm used to seeing the cards. Nice skin. So I can play that one, so I can play Defender. You know, I'm gonna take the risk. I'm bored. Let's poke it. So she's using Dungeons and Dragons Land, or he, because there are people who use female avatars to let people think they're female. Blue black. Great lifelink deck. Gain a life, draw a card. Okay. Yes, that was the strategy. Because for now, he has no defender. And I want to make sure that this one does have defender. Oh no. It's those types of cards. Okay, I can deal with it. I can deal with it. So that's a 4-3. I got no 4-3. I think this person is gonna win. A little hunch, that's all. I want to keep my flyers hidden at the moment. Under enters the battlefield, venture into dungeon. Okay. What dungeon? Okay, okay, entrance, lost money. Okay, that one. Okay, I know that. Yeah, it's that dungeon. I thought so. Or wizard. They'll change the strategies. No attacks, don't worry. Okay, I am not happy with that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm gonna sacrifice 2 markers. Oh, nice. Came in the right time. Turn dice, create tongue, legendary, equipped. Oh, sorry, I don't. Cancel. I don't have the mana for it. Now I have it. Ooh. That's the risk of the game. Four, 5, 6, 7. Eight. And flying. End of turn? End of turn. Put 2. I don't mind. Because I will do this. Smart move would be protecting. I actually hoped for that. Okay. GG. I didn't see that one coming. But, hey, everyone can make mistakes. And I still have to fight. It was a good fight, even though he or she didn't say anything. It was actually a good fight in my eyes. 5 more to go. By the way, I have the dice in front of me, just to remind me how many to go. Let's try again. So the reason I'm also not editing the deck at the moment is because I want to get a hang of the deck. I want to know what the full goal of the deck is. And before I'm gonna edit, after I'm at, I know for sure I'll edit it anyway. 3 land. I've got a turn 2, turn 3, turn 3, turn 4, turn 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So turn 1, turn 2 in case I need it. Keep it. That's a good one. Hello. So that's green. Not a snow green. It's Snow Island. Island Mountain. Okay. So I got a better turn 2 card. I know this deck. I prefer having Defender. This is a Gruul deck, as far as I can see now. So, this person could be having another color in it, splash blue or splash black. You'll never know. I don't think this person has, but. You always need to be safe about that way. I got 2 of those, so right. +2, +2. Only when the landfall. Okay. There's no landfall at the moment. Now there is. I don't mind. So the person knows I'm tapped out. Basic trick. Don't attack with your mana creature. Again, life is a resource. This creature's tapped out. Most of the time, tapped out creatures are more fun. So, I have this one at the back. I'm gonna get rid of it. Because now I can attack with my 3/3. I do 4 damage. And of course you won't block with your mana creature, not in the beginning. You'll do that later on. It's a bit okay. So equipping it to his that move. Because I know a few tricks at hand. This person doesn't. 1 +2/+2? I'll sacrifice my 3/3 defender. Even if he dropped land. I won't mind. Because that lets me draw another card. Landfall. So, a little fun fact. Sure, he's a 6/6. I'm a 3/3. He has no trample. There is no trample, so I don't mind, actually. I'm just gonna clean this creature out. Again. So I do 4 damage. I draw a card. Not a card I want, but I don't mind. So as long as he doesn't have creatures, he's open. And he hasn't used Stormwild, which also counts as an additional land. Please keep that in mind. That counts as an additional land drop. Sacrificing your Evolving Wilds or any of them counts as an additional land drop. Very good. I hope this person is not watching me. Not that I mind. Creature planeswalker, so I'm not in a hurry at the moment. It has flying. It does not have it does have haste. Okay. It has no trample, so I don't mind. Three, 1, 2, 3. So I don't got enough mana. I can drop this one. Because I will sacrifice cards to get a little head up. Equip, land drop. Again, no trample. Sure, it's an 8/8. It has no trample. He knows I'm gonna... The person knows I'm gonna block again. Right? Again. No trample. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can't cast that one after it. Wait, it's an... Oh. No, don't got the mana. No, it has to be red. Okay, please keep in mind, never do stuff like this. Cause I'll block. I don't mind. Keep. I am out of spells at the moment. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. He's not gonna make it. He's one short. It was a nice try. I'll be honest with that. It was... He tried his best. But I just stalled him long enough with my flyers. Because he wanted the 20 hit of that creature. To make it a quick kill. Make it a quick finish. It was a nice strategy. But I kept locking him down real fast. Glimpse the Cosmos. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of them in your hand and rest at the bottom of your library in any order. As long as you control a giant, you may cast Glimpse Graveyard 1 rather than paying the mana cost. Cast away from graveyard, exile it instead. I don't know what I should think of it. It's a weird card for me. Dex. I'm so used to playing most of these decks so much. I'm just sad I lost my Golgari deck. Lifeline. I know it's a historic, by the way, so I'm not really that. What's this one again? It's black red. So snow covered, mines. I want to know which deck the person was playing. So I know it's a Gruul deck. So that's this color. Played that one. Doesn't look. I think it's a combination of. And of course, by using. Yeah, I get what the person was trying to do with the other card. So, a little trick you can do with the green card. So I know why it was in it. There it is. Here. At 1 mana of any color. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, add 2 mana of any color instead. This creature is a 6/6, so it will always be 2 mana. He came 1 mana short to end me, but I removed his land creature really fast. You have to keep in mind that I have played a lot of green-black decks. Because green-black is most of the time my go-to. So, to give an idea, I'm gonna make a standard green-black deck. It's my style of green-black deck, so please keep in mind everyone has their own style, of course. So most of the time, my primary goal, I get to the end first. And the reason I do that is these types of cards. Yes, they are dual colored. But that's also the whole trick. Because dual color cards like these. Because you have to put these in manually. They are not automatically added. Well, since I don't have... That's, by the way, the wrong one. Because it's blue-green. I think I went past it. Scrolling too fast. I have a bad habit of doing that. So, cards like these are quite useful. Now, try also to think about other strategies. Because I sometimes see, and don't see this as a lecture and people are playing it wrong. Keep in mind, everyone has their own playstyle. I always respect that, but I sometimes see decks like with one major strategy. Like, I'll take this one for example. Their whole strategy is revolving around a certain card. I'm trying to look for a good example on this side. Like, let's say Demon of Loathing. It's flying, it's trample. Demon of Loathing deals damage, combats damage that player sacrifices a creature. That's the whole strategy. This card. Trying to get this card on the field. But sometimes people kind of forget that if your strategy gets locked down, you have no backup, no other strategies next to it. Like, I just locked down his whole strategy just because his creature didn't have trample. Which is an easy fix for his deck. Because, you know what? I'm gonna change it to Gruul deck. Because in his case, his strategy was on point. He had a few backup strategies, not real backups, but this was his card. This was the card he tried to win with. As the spell says, the creature says, this spell cannot be countered. Flying Haste. For 1 red, Inferno of the Starmouth gets a +1/+0 until end of turn. When its power becomes 20 this way, it deals 20 damage to any target. I think that was the main strategy, just to get a one-hit KO. But the problem is, if your mana drops are wrong, or not going in the right direction. If you play 2 colors, keep in mind, you have a chance of getting red cards and green cards. Red mana, green mana. So, with what I saw, with his deck, by the way, so I don't know this person's deck. Please keep that in mind. I am theorizing here. First of all, play dual-colored land. Always play dual-colored land in dual-colored deck. Why? It's a simple strategy. You've got both colors. You lose it. You can't use it in turn 1, so you can't cast on turn 1 creature. But the last thing you want to do is get stuck without a certain color. I'm always advocating using dual-colored land when you can. Now, this creature, good move. Pack Tactics, whenever Targanar, Demon Fangirl attacks, if you attack with a creature with total power of 6 or greater, this combat attacking creature gets a +1/+0 to end of turn. Make sure you have it. Because combine it with doubles his attack. Well, he used a green card that I do not have, as far as I know. I remember how it looks like, so I have to... He played at turn 1, I think. But I don't think I have it. If I see it, I recognize it immediately, but it looks like I do not have it. Something called something with hooks. So, not collected. Give me a minute. I'm sorry, it's a bit slower at this point because more cards are loaded in. No, no, I don't see it here. Oh, here. Sure, you get landfall, but keep in mind, if your creature has no trample, it doesn't matter how many times landfall you drop, you won't get damage. So now I'm going to remove not collected. And there are very good cards for that. Text rule. That is O. And then double points. Trample. Did I write it correctly? Yes, I did write it correctly. Take where is it? Apparently this person oh, here. Take cards like these. Sure. It's a 2 mana, you want to keep... But this card gives your creature trample until end of turn. And you can untap it. Your attack will continue. if I remember correctly. But this is just a little example. Or use cards already with trample. Look, there are cards with trample. Not in the color scheme that I have at the moment, but I know they are there. Like a card like this. Epic Performance. Flash. You can change the whole battlefield with this. Not only does the creature get +5/+5, meaning that the person needs less mana to get him up to the 20. It also has trample. So the versatile his win chance in that way. And keep in mind, it's an enchantment aura flash, so it does not go away. But keep in mind, the person did not play badly. I'm not saying it played badly, but the whole strategy around that I noticed was getting red land. But if you want land, I don't remember if Cultivate is still a viable card at the moment, because I am not really keeping up with the which cards are banned, which cards are not banned. Since Cultivate begins with a C, it might be around here. This let's Cobra. Wait, it is sorted by alphabetically. Yeah, A, B, C. Compiling dual. Because you want land drops as well, because you're using a land stuff like that. Range clause enters the battlefield. Token. You make a top card of your library, then oh, I remember that one. Huh, cool. So, let's try if I can remake his deck a bit. From what I've seen, because first of all, I wouldn't use that equipment card myself, if I'm honest. Am I looking past? Oh, I'm right here. He has those two in it. Actually, if I don't change, if I saw it correctly, it was based on Savage Land. Okay, I'm really sorry, but I really have to go to the bathroom really bad now. I'll be back in a flash. I am so sorry, but I was trying to avoid going to the bathroom like this, but if I didn't go, we would have a teeny tiny accident, and that's not good. But to come back like what I'm saying, because I do want to make a Golgari deck actually. I'm not even gonna give it a picture. Oh wait. Remove that, get that. So, like I previously said in one of my other episodes, if I remember correctly, that is, I didn't know for sure I put it on standard. Like I said, dual colored, stuff like that. Cards like these are so useful. Especially for Scry. It can manipulate your whole deck in the end. Cards like these still mana, and you can choose which one you need the most. Now keep in mind, this is a green black deck, not based on his deck or hers. So this is a part of my strategy. Discard. These cards are also part of my strategy, but that will become more apparent later on. So, destroy target non-land permanent opponent's control. Search your library for force card, put it into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Creatures you control gain death touch till end of turn. Good card. Not perfect, trust me, I have seen better cards than that, but it is a good card. You got 3 turns with 3 nice effects across those 3 turns. So yeah, you take a bit of control over the opponent's side. Not again. 2 creatures, land or planeswalker. Cards from your graveyard to the hand. Each player gets 4 life. A bit of an... yeah. Discard a card, create a black, green pest creature token when each opponent mills equal to the amount of life you gain this turn. Exile 4 cards from a single graveyard, draw a card. Bit expensive, not worth it in the end. Enters the battlefield with 3+1/+1 counter on when another creature you control dies. If it had +1, put it on this one. Not worth it. Tending the pests. As additional cost, sacrifice creature, create a green pest creature where X is the power of sacrificed creature. There's a reason I'm hanging over this card, because that is a part of the strategy. Now, until end of turn, creatures you control gain death touch. Whenever this creature dies, return to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. You gain 2 life. That is still a good card. Keep in mind, you don't need to have expensive cards at all. Like, I have won games with common onlys. So now I have technically my main strategy. Most of my main strategy is considered on this card. But yeah, you know what? I do need a backup card. You know, a card that, in case it doesn't work, I can use as well. And again, as I said, they don't need to be expensive. Also, keep in mind, you are not limited to the 60 cards only. I sometimes see people forget that as well. I know it, but I prefer playing a 60 card deck in these types of games because the more you put in, the less chance you will get anything else. So what I'm now doing is looking at especially some cheaper cards. Like this one. To sacrifice this card, search your library for a basic field, put it into the battlefield, tap it, then shuffle. Keep in mind, this card is common. 1 mana. And then on your second turn, you just dropped then an additional forest. So you can have in turn 2, 3 mana. Sure, you have 1 active mana. But that's, for this moment, beside the point. Just keep in mind, turn 2, 3 mana. Combine that with these cards. Because in turn 2, you drop this card. You have 3 mana in turn 3. It adds up. Because in turn 3, if you have a land, you've got 4 mana, including this card. You can cast it twice more. You've got 6 mana then. Sure, you can't use any mana. But it will create a little protection barrier. I do sometimes like to do is be on this side of the field. Most of the times I find Duress a nice first turn card. Especially to have 3 of them in it. Okay, 8. I'm trying to get the non-creatures at the moment first, from now on. Also, the reason I like Duress is target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land card from it. Let's say you play against someone with Planeswalker. Say bye to the Planeswalker. They have a strong enchantment or... Because if I had this card, I could throw away his enchantment, his equipment. Because it's a non-land, non-creature card. Poof. That means his whole strategy just fell through. Because he needs way more mana to get that 20 card. I also tend to like this card. And yes, I put it in 3 times. 11. Now, at this point, I got quite a lot of black cards. I tried to balance, now I'm going to balance it out for green cards. Still need 3 and 4 mana cards. Not that one. Where is it? There it is. Well, that's only for that turn. Okay, what did I not see? 3 mana. Oh, this is 2 mana area. 3, it starts here. This is 2, this is 3. Good. Two weapons fighting, double target creatures to turn archery. Deals 5 damage to target creature with flying. Sometimes it's iffy to know which part to use properly. But I do know. Where is it? I just saw it here. Return to nature. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or exile target card from graveyard. It's actually quite nice. Do I actually have any snow cards to play? Choose target creature you control and targets you don't control. If you control 3 or more snow permanents, this creature you control gets +1/+0 gain indestructible to end of turn. Those creatures fight each other. No, this is not a bad move. I actually like that card already. 14. And yes, I know I have to go back quite a lot back to this little area. I got some more 1 mana cards. No, I don't look at that. Attack with a creature or destroys target artifact. Yeah, not worth it. Three mana. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. If the mana value was 2 or less, create this token. It's learning. So, if I remember correctly, I have a card with learning in it. Right? No, I don't. Do I have a card with learning? A green card learning. You got 4 alive. Yeah, not worth it. Oh yeah, I also got this one. Which is also a strong card. Because this spell costs 2 less if you gained life this turn. Yeah, I will probably get life this turn. Destroy target. Non-land permanent. I can get everything from enchantments to planeswalkers. To equipment. I can get everything as long as it's a non-land permanent. Yeah, that can be quite strong. Choose target creature. When the creature dies, return. You search your library for the creature cards. For a creature card with less mana value, put it into the battlefield. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, not my trick. So, by the way, my strategy is not even to be trampling. I actually just want to remove as much cards from his field. And that is where my black sun will get in at the next moment. Before I forget, I still need to put it in. Sphere of Annihilation. That is also a... It's a strong card. It's not overpowered, but you can get some mileage out of it. 1 to go. And yes, I'm trying to get 18 non-creatures. You know what? A Planeswalker is a non-creature. Venture into dungeon. Look at the top set card of your library. You may reveal a creature card among them, put it into your hand. If it is a legendary, you gain 3 life. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. -7. You can creatures you control have trample, haste, and gets +2/+2 for each different named dungeon you've completed. There are only 3 dungeons. So that's at tops 6/6. 4 mana. Do I have a black planeswalker? That's much easier said than done, because I've got a button for it. I do, but it's a black red. It's not gonna fly. Keep in mind, I can keep doing dungeons over and over and over and over. So, let's say I've done this one. Each player loses 1 life. Choose one of the other outsets and here, create the Apophil, the legendary 4/4 black god horror creature token with Death Touch. Like 3 turns. Lose a life, discard a card, sacrifice creature, artifact, and land. Could be worth it. So, yeah, there are many strategies you could play, and just playing with little tricks like that, you can get quite a lot out of it. I am actually looking for a certain green card, but I don't know why I don't find it at the moment. I find that a little bit weird. Not that I actually mind, but because this deck is still is just in theory. Because I know there is no chance I will ever get this card to a 7 loyalty or even higher. It's sometimes not worth the risk. Also keep in mind, my deck is not focused on just one type card. So it's not all dragon or all plant skeletons. It's a mixed bag with a reason. Because if you have a mixed deck with other strategies in it, also with other card types, just think about, there it was. I thought I didn't find it anymore. Because keep in mind, if you, let's say your opponent puts down a card that locks you away from one type of card, you don't need to worry. Because you have other types of cards that can start filling in the role. So now we're going to get the creatures other than these 4. If I remember correctly, there were only 4. 1, 4, because I got 3 of them. Yeah, I got 4 already. Also, keep in mind, Thieves' Tools can only be equipped, are actually useful for people, creatures with power 3 or less. Even if I kicked this creature in for a total of 5 mana, I will still get a clean hit in each time. I have 3 tools. And equipment does not get destroyed in the end. Enchantments does. So now, because this is actually the fun part of it for me now. First of all, I need to do this. Because, look, don't get me wrong, but I like these types of cards better. No, wrong button. 4. Like, that is immediately 4 additional mana. Chance of getting it is bigger. I'll take a quick peek. 8. I'm gonna drop 1 swamp additional. You know what? I'm gonna do this. 7 swamps. I am gonna use my favorite types. And that includes my forest, 8 of them. I like this one today. So. Do I have any black cards with snow effects? Because keep in mind, I play snow cards. Blocked by 2 or more creatures. That's interesting. Not really. Yeah, need it, but interesting. I'll take that one along. And if I remember correctly, there was a snow bear somewhere. That's a mammoth. No. I want that little snow bear. There she is. 04, when Spirit of Wild enters the battlefield, search your library for a snowland card, reveal it, put it into your hands, shuffle your deck. Spirit of Wild gets for other snow. Okay. Keep in mind, permanents. These are permanents. This is a backup strategy as well. And keep in mind 12. 9 to go. Yeah, 9 to go, correct. Also, yes, he's a bit expensive. It's 4 mana card. Then again, it's useful. Against that, another part of the strategy. Because you have to keep in mind, I don't have but one strategy in this deck. How many black cards do I have? 21. 7 cards to go. 4 over 3. Do I've got an interesting level a turn 3 card in this area that does not destroy my hand. Actually, I do. But I'm missing one. But that does not matter. Because I will never forget one black card. If I can find it. It should be still legal, right? Is it legal? I think it should be. If I remember correctly, it is still legal. Now I just need to find it. No, it's no longer legal. I remember now. Yeah, I forgot that that one has been removed. Sacrifice priest of the hunted. Each target creature gets -X minus at the end of turn, where the X is the number of snowlands you control. But I can only use it once, so yeah, that's not really. Oh. I remember the vampire that I'm looking for. It's also an expensive one. If I remember correctly. I do have it, do I? I should have. Because I've played it. There she is. Well, there he is. Whenever creature damaged by turn dice, put a +1/+1 counter on it. It's a 5 mana. Just my first 5 mana. So I need to have 3 more green cards. Then my deck is done. What do I want to put in?
All around the stack, this plant,
The stalker chased the bandit. The stalker thought was all in fun. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining completely in the moment. And by the way, I was completely in the moment. Welcome to the Hellspawn army. Yes! It actually scared me. I was so entranced with what I'm trying to find. I love it. Welcome. I was looking for a certain card and I forgot which card I was looking for. I love you for it. Which card was I looking for again? Oh yeah, I remember. It's an expensive card, and I need 3 of them. Those 2. Following where I can find who loves Magic the Gathering. I love Magic the Gathering. I have played tournaments long ago. I've stopped playing tournaments after a while because the meta changed, and now I'm like literally just playing for fun. But also try to help if new people find me to, learn why I make my decks the way I make them. Also, I'm a Golgari girl. Uzar. Ooh, Tempest. Those are all sets. I started with Portal 1, if I remember correctly. But I didn't understand it back then. Or do you mean the deck setups from Uzar and Tempest? Since there are now decks named after them. Which was actually fun to play. Should I do it? It's 10 mana. That would be another finisher I have in my deck. The series. Okay, so the sets. Nice. I have rarely seen those cards. The last time I saw those set cards was when I was working in a store that sold Magic the Gathering cards. I actually found quite interesting how they made it back then. I still have some unglued cards if I remember correctly. It's kind of fun. But I hope you were enjoying my rambling against myself. Because most people don't talk to me when I'm playing. Center PG. Let's test the deck out. Save and exit. And let's see how good I can humiliate myself again. Like always when I made a new deck. PG, standard, let's go. Okay, have fun. I think all the streamers would love it. And also again, thank you for the follow. Yeah, we're not gonna start with this. Villain. That's better. Yeah, I don't got the real good 2-drop, but can be added on. I'll drop this one first. Hello. Opponents? Oh, he scared me. He actually said hello back. I did not actually expect it yet. I'm so used now that they don't talk back that I actually got... Sometimes they do. It's nice. 2 blue. Interesting. I'm just gonna let him... Yes, I'm gonna let the person think I don't get the mana. 2, 4, 5 of them. I know that one. It's black. Yeah. Nope. I have to drop this one. Because I need to start defending right now. Okay, so he's gonna give me more mana, which I don't mind, because I'm prepping for my 10-10 actually. sure you can see it. So I'll drop it again. Aww. I just lost my card. Too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. It's not that deck that I thought it was. It's an enhanced version of it. Draw a card. But it cost 1 mana. Sure, attack. I don't mind. I really don't mind. Because I have one little nasty surprise waiting for that person. Real nasty. Oh, thank you. How thoughtful. And that's why I always have backup. Please, do attack again. Let's see, it's an elemental shaman. Really? You're gonna play that? Okay. I don't mind. I'll wait another turn. And again, I do not mind until at the end of turn. Ow, that hurt. One, two, three, four, five, six. 6 mana in total. Yeah, I don't want your flyers costing less. Thank you. So, will the deck work? Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Really? Okay. Because I actually don't mind. One question, what do you got in your hands? A land and a dragon. Okay, good to know. So, not a real threat for me. For now. It was a good play for the person. But for everyone that's seeing this on YouTube, like, subscribe, you know the drill. Comments is good for something for an algorithm rhythm from the YouTube. Links are in the description to my Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. And I will see you all next time. So have fun out there. I hate missing stuff. Bye.